Back to what these local temperatures will hit as we go through this hour. Here, looking at the morning lows, possible for La Crosse 0 degrees, getting into areas by Eau Claire. You're looking at -6 for areas by Ladysmith as well. Black River Falls holding on to -14, Sparta -11, and then down to the south by Prairie du Chien -3. So those temperatures are going to be very cold this early morning, and we're also going to see similar conditions later on into the afternoon. Let's take a quick peek as to what we've got going on here. We get into some quiet weather this morning. La Crosse, you can see showing at 0 degrees there, 1 degree there. Eau Claire, you can see -5, and then Winona, you're looking at 0 degrees for you as well. And of course, is that the moon showing right there? That looks pretty beautiful out there. Holding on how this all shapes up, we're going to go into drier air, working its way slowly through the central plains and working its way to Iowa as well. That area of high pressure is going to continue to build, and that's also going to usher in some colder winds later on as that pulls in more that colder air coming in from Canada, holding on to the possibility of 17 degrees for the high, down to 14 for Shelby there. As you can see, mostly sunny skies expected, and as I mentioned, with the extra sunshine, you're going to get some more snow melt in the forecast. Holding on to 16 degrees for Prairie du Chien, mostly sunny skies for you there. Back up to La Crescent, you'll see mostly sunny skies, as well as La Crosse, getting into at least mostly sunny skies with 14 degrees. Trempealeau, 17 degrees for you. Sunny skies for you there. Back up to Osseo, similar conditions. Even to the east, you'll do the same. Sparta will have at least 18 degrees in the forecast, even though they're one of the coldest spots. Getting back to the north zone, holding on to how it looks for Eau Claire, you're looking at least 12 degrees for you. Similar all the way up into areas right by Ladysmith, and out to the east, you're looking at 13 degrees there. Augusta at 14, all of which under sunnier conditions. Now, as we look at the lows this early morning, this is what we're expecting, right? I just showed you that, giving way to this high pressure ridge starting to try to build, and it's going to try to usher in warmer air eventually. Winds coming up out of the south, but we still have that Arctic breeze coming in from the north. As we finish out for the morning hours, that's going to still be weak winds continuing on, holding on to temperatures in the single digits as well, until you get down to the south by Prairie du Chien and Decorah, holding on to the possibility by the 4 o'clock hour, things start to change. We're going to start to see more of the wind kicking in. The colder air comes in from Canada as well, and we're going to see those winds begin to shift. You'll hold on to the 8 o'clock hour, breezy and gusty winds come in. Also, a little bit of a ridge coming in. You see kind of this tilting here. A ridge is going to start to build. We're going to start to warm up going towards the midnight hour. Temperatures are in the teens, right? So you're seeing temperatures by 11 o'clock just about what they were in the afternoon, right? That's 11 o'clock p.m. You're looking at the same temperature from the afternoon. In similar conditions as we get into the overnight hours, still holding on to those teens, still 18 degrees for La Crosse. Snow starts to work in the forecast by 4 a.m. in the morning. As we go into at least the 6 o'clock hour for the morning, 15 degrees still. That's even warmer than we're going to be this afternoon, believe it or not, with snow on the way. Wow, this weather, you got to scratch your head on that one. Start to get into widespread snowfall as we finish out through the sunrise time all the way to the mid-morning hours. Widespread snow. It'll be light to moderate to finish out for Friday. Then eventually we'll start to see it kind of move on out to the east, gets over the lake, and then we start to see it kind of leave the western portion of our areas here. And then once we get into at least 4 o'clock in the afternoon, we're starting to dry it out. Snow starts to stay by Eau Claire and, of course, Ladysmith, and then we're done with that colder air coming right back again with breezy conditions for your Friday morning, even though it's still, we got the hot, warmer air coming in. So as you get into all that morning conditions, you're still seeing temperatures in the teens and maybe some 20s. Holding on to highs for Friday, we're looking at some 25, widespread 20s to low 30s in the forecast, giving way to some sunshine. And, of course, you've got the snowfall on the way as well. As we kick into how this all shapes up, we're going to go into how this all looks. 60% chance of snowfall for you on Friday, and that carries all the way into your Saturday morning. Back to you.